Do you need a baby gift? Got you covered. Let's go make these precious Minky burp cloths. First thing I did was cut one piece of fabric, 8 inches by 16 inches. That's my cotton. And then I cut my Minky a little bit larger. I just laid it on top of there and cut it out probably 10 by 18 maybe. But use what you have, especially if you have scraps. I had some scraps, so that's what I'm using. Now I'm gonna pin. I chose this sweet vintage fabric for the burp cloth because it's so sweet and it looks like a baby to me. And everybody in my life is having baby girls right now. No boys, all girls. So we're gonna sew this pretty fabric on this sweet, sweet, soft Minky and make a burp cloth. Well, actually, I'm gonna make a few, but I'm gonna show y'all how to make one while I have my pile over here. We're gonna put pins, and for the record, I do not pin. I don't pin, I don't clip. Do not come for me, because I'm not doing it. I hate pins. They get in my way, seems not necessary, I'm not into it. So when y'all see me pinning like this, that means it's necessary. I'm not giving y'all extra steps because I don't want the extra steps. So put all the pins that you think you need in there and then go back and add a whole nother row. Pin. This Minky stretches in both directions, and when you pin it, it's gonna keep it from stretching away from your project, whatever you're sewing it to. In this case, we're making a burp cloth, but we're gonna make a baby blanket too. So I almost have all my pins in. Then I'm gonna go to my sewing machine and I'm going to put it on a straight stitch, and then I'm gonna lengthen my stitch. Do y'all see all these pins? Okay. I'm on a straight stitch and I'm lengthening it to 3.5. If you don't know how to lengthen your stitch, do a quick Google search to see. Should be easy enough, but you want to lengthen your stitch, cut your Minky wider than your regular fabric, and you want to sew with the Minky side down. You want the Minky side to be on the bottom and your cotton fabric to be on the top. So we have it pretty side to pretty side. We're going to sew all the way around. We're going to leave a hole to turn it. Straight stitch, 1/4 inch seam, easy peasy.
One of my sewing students has been with me a long time, and she's having her second little lovey, a little girl. Callie Ann is what we're naming her, and that's who I'm making these for. She comes with her mother and her grandmother. It's 3 generations. Y'all, it's the sweetest to have them all together.
Okay, I've sewn it. Now I'm gonna take all of my pins out. After I take my pins out, I'm going to trim all of the Minky off the edges. We're gonna turn our project right side out, and then we're gonna top stitch it, and that's gonna be it. You're gonna have the sweetest baby gift. But I have a bunch of them to make. I have a friend who's having a baby, actually had the baby this morning. Didn't know what they were having, and when I got the text message, it was a little girl. I said, do we have a name? Negative, that's what I was told. So we patiently wait on a name, but we do know that we have a little girl. So that's exciting. I couldn't make anything because they weren't finding out what they were having. Now I can make all the things. And one of my sewing students, who I love, is pregnant with her second little lovey. She has a little boy, and now she's having a little girl. So we're gonna make all the things for them together. I've trimmed it off. Now I'm gonna turn my project right side out. Y'all know the drill. Fingers, chopstick, handy dandy tool. Do not use your scissors. Don't do it. I'm telling you, terrible idea. Somebody told me the other day, you told me not to do it, and I did it, and guess what happened? Yeah, that's exactly right. There was a hole in their project, so y'all don't do it, okay? But do be sure that you poke all of your corners out. Oh my goodness, look how sweet this is. Now we're gonna close our hole, and we're gonna top stitch all the way around, and that's it. We're not gonna iron it because you see these snazzy dots, they will go flat. They usually come back after washing, but let's don't do it. If you just have to iron it with a cool iron, not a hot one.
Before I was comfortable sewing Minky, I made a ton of these, except I used flannel on the other side. So if you wanted to do cotton on one side, flannel on the other, flannel is super absorbent and makes a great soft burp cloth too.
Easy peasy. Look at what you just made. A precious burp cloth for little lovey. My name is Tammy. I'm your favorite sewing teacher, and I would love for you to come sew with me.